Two sprayers, look at this, right next to each other. I just had 3 planes come through here, same altitude. One here is a little lower than the other. They're both spraying. The previous 3 didn't spray a darn thing. So the atmosphere just changed in 10 minutes. This thing ain't gonna focus on it. Right here, another one. You know, come on, people. It's not real hard to see what's going on here. Not at all. It's so blatant, it's just ridiculous at this point. So there's plenty of reason why people would try and debunk this and whatnot. The government don't want you to know freaking 30 health effects that will come from this. They don't want to explain it to people. So that's why you have Metabunk and Snopes and all of these stupid sites. Meanwhile, they're trying to say Geoengineering Watch and a couple others are sold out and they're shill sites. There's no benefit for them to be pushing that there's chemtrails. There's no benefit to them. There's no benefit. But if you're getting paid, like Metabunk or something to that effect, where they don't even have ads on their site and they're just doing it for the heck of it. No one has free time to sit there and debunk every video that comes out if you're not getting paid for it. So people want to be that ignorant. So, oh, I saw on Contrail Science that they said it's a contrail. You know, they're not a charity, people. They're getting paid from somewhere. Don't be freaking retarded. This guy here ain't as retarded. He knows what's going on up there, but people are still questioning. Meanwhile, there's lawsuits starting in Canada and going to start in the United States against geoengineering, and people are still questioning and haven't researched geoengineering. So there's lawsuits going on, people are dedicating their time and money to it, and you're still saying, I'm not sure, maybe, I saw on Metabunk, blah blah blah. You know, at what stage in the game are people going to start educating themselves here? It's getting pretty ridiculous. Mass animal die-offs every week, you know, 6 mass extinction, and I don't think it's a problem. People's children have every bit of respiratory, autism, ADD, you name it, showing up. And people are still too lazy to question it. They're worried about shopping and going to the mall and what they're doing for Easter and all of that good stuff. Meanwhile, you're getting sprayed like a bug. And these same people, if they get cut off on the highway, they'll make a stink to high heaven, or if someone takes their parking spot at the mall, they lose it. They lose all of their patience. But if they get sprayed like a bug and their children get sprayed like a bug, it's not a big deal, because then that means they have to do something like write a letter or, you know, become active in some fashion. So no one wants to do that. But they got the energy to argue with each other and get all upset when someone cuts them off on the road. He's gone. Got his peanut and he's gone. Now we got nothing going on. Numerous planes just came through that pathway and all of a sudden just started dropping contrails. So you're gonna have to say the atmosphere changed that much in 10-15 minutes. You know, how ignorant can people be? Wish this thing would focus better. You could look out towards the sun, totally white. No clouds there, it's just white, that they call accidental geoengineering. You know, when was the sky white? When was the sun white? The sky used to be blue, the sun used to be yellow, you know. This stuff is not hard, folks. 2 minutes later, this plane is easily at the same altitude as one of those last two planes. Nothing coming out of it. This is 2 minutes later. So people are going to say the atmosphere changed back again to where it's not conducive to contrails. People, you're really making yourselves look stupid. Really making yourselves look stupid at the risk of your family. And it's just utterly ridiculous. I don't know where this guy went. Oh, is that him up there? No? There must be two right behind each other. Making yourselves look like idiots. Look, I think he just turned it on. Look at that. He just turned it on right in front of me. So we just saw one go by with nothing. This guy just turned it on. I'm not sure what people, you know, this is just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous. And folks are worried about the new movie coming out and you know, who they're voting for and all of that good stuff. You're getting sprayed like a bug. And if you went up to them with a can of Raid and sprayed them, they'd throw an utter fit. They'd throw an utter fit. This thing starts spraying right in front of you. And they said, well, I'm not sure, I didn't see it on the news. Obama would send me a letter in the mail. You know, they're really just making themselves look stupid. And it's disgusting. If you really can't, you know, be a part of the village, maybe you should go find a new village. Because you couldn't be a part of any society, the Indians, the Pilgrims, and not care about the village you're living in. They'd kick you right out. If someone was attacking your food supply or making the rest of the village sick and you said you don't care, you'd be banished. But because people look at their neighbors and everybody else don't give a darn just as much, they think it's okay. That does not mean anything is okay. They want to call themselves Christians and all of these good things. You're left here as the stewards of this planet. So if you're not worried about none of this, you're not the steward of this planet. And the big guy upstairs probably doesn't want nothing to do with you. So, you know, it's not a hard one. Alright, brand new direction. Don't know what these dudes are spraying. Planes don't need to keep changing direction. But these people like getting sprayed around here, so they gotta feed them every day. So it's time to feed the zombies. Look at that, boy. Whole crew of planes with nothing behind it. Now all of a sudden they got big trails behind it. Not hard to figure out. It just means they're spraying something on you. Just like the scientists say they want to do. No mystery. They say they want to do it. They can't explain it to you because there's 50 health effects. So they're gonna just do it and declare it national security threat like they did. And people want to keep debating it as they're getting sprayed. It's amazing. As they're getting sprayed, they like being treated like animals. It's apparent at this point. And they don't wish to research it, so you start to fall into that category of being an animal. If you're fine with your kids being poisoned and the rest of the population being poisoned, you're not really part of the human population at that point. But it's just that fact that they're comfortable because no one else gives a damn, so it makes it comfortable for the rest of the people not to give a damn. Monkey see, monkey do. Just had a complete onslaught right through here. 5 chemtrails. This guy's got nothing, not an inch of anything coming out behind it. You really got to be stupid not to figure this out. If you think the atmosphere changes that much in 10-15 minutes. Oh, he just turned it on. Look at that. Just turned it on. Just turned it on. Amazing. Really, people. Ugh, look at this. Just turned it on right in front of me. Amazing. Totally amazing. Enough of that. Gotta feed the zombies. They love this stuff. A second later, another plane. Nothing coming out of it. I could have filmed these in the same film. Nothing coming out of it. Amazing. This is the most amazing hour I've ever seen. Nothing coming out of it. Amazing. So now the atmosphere must be changing every 30 seconds because these planes are taking the same flight paths and turning it on and off. Some spraying, some not spraying, you know. This is like elementary school math. And you really got to put energy towards not paying attention to what's going on. But when that energy means that your family's getting poisoned, you know, you're becoming essentially satanic at that point. If you're just watching this go on and you're not concerned about it, you're basically satanic. So, I'm not here to judge you, I'm just here to tell you. Third plane, same altitude, this one's spraying.